Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Not a game. We talking about practice.
We thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Decide a different league, I'm coming. I'm flat out coming.
It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another edition of the Sports Report Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Got a lot to talk about tonight. Got a lot about NBA to talk about. Also, we're going to talk about the fight. Let me go ahead and bring in my co-host. This is my man, Seven. Seven, what's going on with you tonight, buddy?
You know, man, I got to say as we get started, we're going to be talking about that fight in a minute, but I owe women an apology. I always thought 14 seconds was a long time until I watched Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano fight.
Oh, man, I posted a meme saying that fight could have been an email. And speaking of somebody who wants to talk about that fight before we get into the NBA, let's bring my man on. He is my co-host from the Geek Gauntlet podcast. Bring my man Shaw in. Shaw, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Sup, everybody. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing good, bro. Doing good. All right, so we're going to talk about the fight. That was a 14-second fight in the favor of Ronda Rousey. Shaw, let me get your thoughts on it.
Well, at first, I thought that Gina was taking a dive, but after watching the second time, I asked the question, was Gina good at groundwork? Apparently no, so it makes sense. So, yeah, and Ronda does kind of have a history of doing ending matches that quickly. So yeah.
This is true. Plus, she got that, man. She got a mean jab, too. Keep it off balance. Keep it off balance, boy. And man, she confuse you. Once she get you on the ground, that ground game start working. Man, Gina ain't like that. She ain't like that. What was your thoughts about the fight, Seven?
I think ultimately Gina wasn't ready. And I'm not saying she's not a skilled fighter when she gets into the ring, but I think for this fight, I don't think she was ready for Ronda Rousey the way Ronda Rousey was ready for her.
Right.
Ronda came out ready, like she was ready to go. Like this was like vintage Ronda Rousey, especially when we talk about, so many people thinking she was too old, she was done. Dana White wouldn't do anything with her because he was thinking that she wasn't going to be able to hang. I'm sorry, but she can hang. Like that was like she was in it, and I've always respected Rousey as a fighter, but I think if anything, really the only thing that fight showed me, like I said, I don't think Gina was ready, and I kind of lost respect for her as a fighter. Still, I'm all right with her as an actress. She didn't do a bad job, but as a fighter, like I can see being done.
I don't think, and I agree with you. I don't think she was ready. I don't think she was ready for the fact that Ronda was going to be taking the initiative so quickly in the fight. I don't think she took that into account. Let me go ahead and bring in Detroit ain't it. The original player versus team. Kyle, what's up, man? How you doing, brother?
Can't complain.
I know you saw the fight. What were some of your thoughts about that fight?
what the Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano fight?
Yeah.
That shit would have happened even if Gina was fighting back in the day. It would have been the same result.
I agree.
Didn't Gina have to go down and weight to be able to be like in Ronda's class?
Yeah.
She's bigger than her, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She was too. Yeah. She was
Supposed to like 100 something.
That's what I thought. Okay. That's that, and I think, and I wonder if that had something to do with it. Like she didn't feel like she was herself just because of she's bigger. But yeah, she wasn't ready.
But then when you look at it, it was a 7-year difference between the two. Ronda 37, she 44. So
yeah.
That's a good point too. That no one's talked about is the age gap. No one's talked about that. That's a good point. But I was kind of disappointed because I thought it was going to be a little bit of a fight. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was going to be a little something. But apparently I was wrong, boy. Big time wrong. Ooh, Jesus. But overall, you think this is going to be the last time we see Ronda?
No. It's going to be a while.
Yeah. But she'll fight somebody else.
She might go back to the E. Nah, she don't need to do that. No.
She had too much fun out there on Saturday. I don't think she's going back to the E anytime soon.
Yeah. Keep your ass out to stay away from the E. They don't need you right now. They don't need you. Not right now. Not right now. All right, man. Shai, is there anything else you want to talk about, man, before we let you go? Because I know you just want to talk about the fight.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and get on to the NBA. We appreciate you coming on, y'all.
All right, thanks for having me.
I'll see you Saturday, man.
It.
All right, y'all.
Take care.
All right, Shai. All right, that was Shai Muhammad. You can catch him with me every Saturday night over on Elite Sports and Entertainment Network for the Geek Gauntlet podcast every Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Also, let you guys know this episode is being brought to you by Maono microphones and the new PD200W, USB, XLR, and wireless. It's all at your fingertips for this microphone. So check them out at maono.com. All right, let me go ahead and start getting into the NBA. And right now we have the Western Conference Finals going down, and OKC versus the Spurs. Fellas, who we looking at? Kyle, I'll start with you.
It's a 3-point game right now, but
what's up, Randy?
I got OKC at 6.
7?
I got them at 6, but they'll probably lose. They might lose tonight. I'm not gonna say they are. They might lose tonight, but
right.
I got them at 6.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you coming to the stream. 7, what you thinking?
I think this is the true NBA Finals, personally. Like I think it's going to be the best series of the playoffs. I like OKC, and I'm with Kyle. I think OKC in 6. I don't think it's going to be a quick series. I would not be surprised to see it go 7, but I think ultimately this is OKC's series to lose.
Congrats to your daughter, by the way.
Slim margin.
Congrats to your daughter, by the way, man.
And hey, I'm going to be on Brandon's podcast, Sports Notes podcast, tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be talking a lot of baseball, and I can't wait to get with those guys. They're good guys.
Yep.
And congratulations, and they just hit 10,000 subscribers yesterday.
Congrats. But yeah, it's going to be weird because San Antonio seems to have OKC's number per se in the regular season. They played them really, really tough. Won some games. It's going to be interesting because I want to see what they're going to do with Victor Wembanyama, what they're going to do with Wemby. My cause for pause for OKC, this is the team that can give SGA some trouble. This is the team that got the wings to give him some trouble. And I don't know the rest of the crew is gonna have to step up. I think SGA still has a good game or game in him, but it's gonna have to be more than just him. It's gonna have to be a whole team effort. That San Antonio team, just as young as they are, can run the floor just as fast as they can, and they can also play defense 94 feet. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in that series. I think OKC takes it in 7, but we'll see. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
What's up, baby?
Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. They're playing now, so we'll see how the night goes because the night might be the telltale how the series is gonna go for sure. All right, let me move on. Let me move on before I hit that because he mentioned it. Detroit ain't it. We're gonna talk about that in a second. But the first thing I want to get before we get to that, what's going on with this Jaylen Brown, Stephen A. Smith beef? There's some foolishness going on. First of all, Jaylen Brown ain't got no business calling somebody weird or out there. He the last person that needs to call somebody that. We're talking about you need to retire on platforms. Just that one clip you saw showed how weird Jaylen Brown was. Am I right? I mean, he's weird. I mean, he don't have what NBA player do you know that's been deemed a superstar, not just an average player, but someone who's been deemed a superstar, not having a shoe deal?
It's like a mixed bag, I would say, because he took like a stance. He took a stance against Nike a while ago, though. Like when everything happened with Kyrie, he took the emblem off the shoes that he was hooping in and all that. But at the same time, I think I'm not going to say it's his personality. It is him being a little weird, I guess. I guess we could attribute it to him being weird because he is like a genius level intellect.
Yes.
He's a very intelligent man. So I think for him, I don't think he really cares about a shoe deal, even though he should have had one.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know.
Seven, what you thinking, man? What you thinking about this situation between Jaylen Brown and Stephen A. Smith?
I want to commend Jaylen Brown for putting it out there and being willing to take one for the team when he said that he would stop streaming on Twitch. He would stop streaming forever if Stephen A. retired and stopped throwing out bullshit takes with no basis on factual information. Like, I honestly kind of want to send him a thank you letter because, like, if it works, I'm buying a jersey. Like, I'm going to do what I can to support him because he's willing to take one for the team because I cannot stress enough that I agree with him. Fuck Stephen A. Smith.
Okay, hold on now. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now, I ain't no Stephen A. Smith fan per se myself. I disagree with a lot of his takes, both sports-wise and politically. Do you think Jaylen Brown is taking this whole situation too personally?
Yes, they all do. That's why I don't think active hoopers should have podcasts. Honestly, no. I don't think if you're an active NBA player and damn near a face of the team, no, you shouldn't podcast. Because look at Draymond. Draymond can't separate being funny with being serious. When someone doesn't fuck with him or they do fuck with him, it's the same thing with them. The same thing.
Yeah,
I don't like him being in that space.
Seven, you think he's taking it too personal?
Yes and no. I honestly, I think some of his response and the way he's playing things up is because he wants to feed into that because rivalries generate views and it's content. All that's doing is building his brand up because he's willing to throw words with one of the biggest names in sports commentary. So I think, honestly, I do think some of that is at play here because realistically. However, Stephen A. Yeah, I agree, Kyle. But I do also think that athletes, when you get to that level, he's a supermax guy. He's one of the faces of the team, like you guys have said. When somebody's running their mouth like that and accusing him in certain ways, he's going to take it personal because he's spent so much time with everybody telling him how fucking great he is. When somebody in a big position throws that shit out and tries to make it like it's something it's not, it's going to be taken personally. We see it happen with people in all of the different sects of entertainment, be it music, acting, athletes. They all do it at various points. That's just the way that it is. Fucking my boy Jaron Duran got in a feud a couple weeks ago over the weekend on Instagram and deleted his account because of a Boston sports writer running their mouth. Like, this stuff it happens. It is what it is. But I still think he's playing into it a little bit just for the clicks. Because, I mean, Stephen A plays into the clicks because he knows that it generates revenue, and that's what he gets paid to do. Jaylen Brown's just doing the same thing.
All right. I want to go ahead and move on over to the Eastern Conference Finals. We got the Cavs. And they are taking on the Knicks. Kyle, can the Cavs derail the Knicks, or is this going to be a sweep?
I'm going with the Knicks, first and foremost. But the reason being is because of one person, that inconsistent ass James Harden. We need to, listen, I'm going to keep it all the way real because John likes James Harden. That's one of John's guys. I like Rockets James Harden. That's the James Harden I fell in love with. Rockets James Harden. Every James Harden after that, Fat Suit James, Clippers James, not a fan. When he was with the Sixers and they went up against Boston, he was nowhere to be found that series.
Oh God!
And then the first two games, him and Evan Mobley, they looked like Keenan and Kel. They looked terrible. The first two games of the last series, they looked fucking horrible.
Oh my gosh!
They look terrible, yo. Dead ass serious.
Oh my God!
Oh man!
Somebody had put that shit up and I had found it too. Look at this shit. That's them. That's them. That's them right there. I don't fucking try to trust James Harden. That's the thing.
Oh man,
James Harden, I just don't trust. The series might go to 7. That might go 7 as well if the Knicks don't play with their food. But I just don't trust James Harden. I don't trust him.
I'm there with you. But didn't he play bad last game?
He had 9 points.
He played like trash.
He'll do that though, and that's kind of my thing. That's why I'm with Kyle on this. Like, he will bail teams out of games late. Like, and that's been the kind of the theme the second half of his career. That's what he's done, but he doesn't do it reliably, and that's the problem with James Harden is because you can't. The only thing you can rely on from James Harden is he knows the best strip clubs in every city that they play in the NBA. that you can rely on that from James Harden.
I believe that shit.
He can take a look at a piece of glitter on your chin and tell you what the stripper's name was you got it from. But when you tell him that he needs to post up and cover a motherfucker, he's gonna be like, we'll see. I'm gonna say this though. Like I said, I'm with Kyle. I got the Knicks, but I'm also gonna say if the Knicks are gonna nick, this word's gonna pop up because they can fuck up a wet dream, and they should beat Cleveland in 5 realistically.
Yeah.
Like it should. If Cleveland plays how we expect them to play, this should be a 5-game series. But the Knicks are gonna nick. And that's it's like just like the Mets are going to Met.
That's my problem. You trust Donovan Mitchell too?
I trust him enough. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to think it's his. I look at it like this: it's his team.
True.
That's fair.
True. That's fair. That's fair.
So James should be the second option anyway. But we're looking at James Harden's track record in every big game or big series, and he comes up small all the time.
Amen.
All the time.
Amen to that.
This would be a chance for Donovan Mitchell to show he's that guy, though, and just kind of take over and run it and make it to where James Harden's inconsistencies aren't a problem. Like, this is a chance for him to prove himself, honestly. And this is where I think, like I said, the Knicks are going to nick because they could allow that to happen. And we're looking at Cleveland and OKC in the final, and OKC sweeping it because they want to go home early and they don't want to play with their food anymore. Like, it's possible.
I agree. We'll see what happens. But I do like because I hate the Knicks. I hate them damn Knicks. I hate them. Every time they win, I end up having a bad day or a bad night. Fuck the Knicks. Fuck the Knicks. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. I ain't going with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Fuck the Knicks. Fuck them. I'll put $5 on them. Fuck the Knicks.
I put 5 on it.
Hate the damn Knicks, man. Shoot.
I got 5 on it. My bad. I'm sorry.
But let me switch gears a little bit. Talk about the team Cleveland beat. That's the Detroit Pistons. Y'all, tell me something. This can't be the team that Detroit has next season. It can't be. No way. It can't be. Somebody tell me I'm right. This can't be the roster they have.
Weren't they the number 1 seed? Was it the year before last?
And this year.
Fraudulent as hell.
That's why I said, Kyle. You trust Mitchell too? That's my point. Can't trust neither one of them to be truthful. But we'll see. Yeah, I think it will be the last. This gonna be because they can't come to that game. They can't come back in the next season with that roster. You have no second.
Yeah, you got to get better.
Gotta get better. Jalen Duran, you did absolutely positively nothing. And you looking for a bag? Get out of here. You ain't get no bag, cuz. You ain't get no. Paul Reed played better than you did. Bro, get out of here. He played better than you did. You worse than DeAndre Ayton. You worse than DeAndre.
I wouldn't go that far.
That man, that dominating chain might have helped you. They ain't helped him, but it might have helped you.
But see, the worst thing, mind you, you see the little trend we've been seeing? Sixers got blown out at home.
Yep.
Game 4. Detroit blown out at home. Game 7. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? How are y'all getting blown out at home?
Yeah. Don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And Cade didn't do anything either last game, but Cade been carrying that team all year. All year long.
We've talked so many times about the fact that they were frauds. It was only a matter of time before it really showed. Like, honestly, I would criticize more Cleveland for letting it get to 7 games than I would anything else, because we knew what the Pistons were. But why did Cleveland allow it to take 7 games? That's where I'm at.
They went 7. They struggled against Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Orlando.
Yeah. Thompson needs to get caught. This is true.
I take Rudy. I'm taking Rudy over DeAndre Ayton all day.
Rudy over DeAndre Ayton? Rudy?
I'm taking Rudy.
You taking Rudy
over DeAndre Ayton.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can see
as a Suns fan, absolutely.
Rudy plays defense. I'm taking Rudy.
At least he plays. Yep. At least he plays defense. He does play defense. He tries. He'll give you a consistent effort. At least.
I don't even have to look at the numbers to know that he has a better plus minus right now than DeAndre Ayton does.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Rudy all day. Oh, no problem, man. Anytime. But I'm gonna switch gears for a second. It looks like, and we're gonna go to the world in the NFL. We'll come back in the NBA in a second. But it looks like Aaron Rodgers has signed another deal with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
$25 million.
Is this, y'all tell me while I go get my notes, is this a mistake?
We really, you wanted us to answer that? Why you dip off, Will?
I mean,
what?
Hopefully he's not going to get milk. Like, how is this a question? Of course it's a bad idea. Like, it's like, did you see there was finally a picture of him and his hippie ass wife?
Yep.
Did you see that picture of her?
Yep.
Yeah.
I guarantee you she smells like 6-day-old bathwater. I can tell that looking at the fucking sister. Here's the thing. I I legitimately hope he is happy. He deserves everything in the world. But I'm sorry, that was the first thought when I looked at that fucking picture. But of course, it's a horrible idea. They're gonna get dog walked in that division this year. If Burrow and Lamar stay healthy, they're not gonna win 8 games. Like, I just, unless the Steelers do a lot for free agency and all of that, I can't see it, man.
No, I don't.
No, I think it's a huge mistake. I know you got Mike McCarthy there, but you can't tell me out of all that shit that Aaron Rodgers talked a couple years ago about Mike McCarthy, you can't tell me that is all kumbaya now. All is forgiven. Hell no. Hell no. I just don't think that's true. 7 with the bar of the week. Oh man, is Rodgers the answer? No. Is Rodgers needed in Philly? Yes. They don't believe in the young QBs they have.
Pittsburgh.
I go say in front. What Aaron give you, you might get that between the 2 young QBs that you got.
Do you sign Aaron Rodgers to a $25 million deal to tank for a better draft pick for a quarterback and after the season? Is that
you could have just had one of the young fellas play to do all that?
Exactly. What's up, Jerry? What's going on?
Bring back Mitch Trubisky or they could have signed Justin Fields. Justin's going to benefit from being in Kansas City. Don't get me wrong, but you could have, you could have signed somebody if you were going to tank for a draft pick. But it almost looks like that's what they're doing.
F. Stephen A, Stephen B, and Stephen C. My new favorite line. Like I'll say it again, Jalen Brown, you weird as hell. It's weird as hell, man. From the way he laughed, the way he looked, he just look. This ain't brother hating on another brother, but he just weird. He talks weird. It's like, oh man. And then the thing that kills him with Stephen A, his best comeback to Jalen Brown was to get a studio. You made $54 million, get a studio. That's your best comeback? Really? Really? I ain't saying he ain't right. I ain't saying he ain't right. I don't dispute that fact, but he weird too.
Can I just point out real quick that like if they were to make a Muppet version of Stephen A. Smith, it would look exactly the fucking same. Like somebody could be sitting there working that goddamn thing on the TV show, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between Stephen A.'s Muppet and Stephen A. Like you wouldn't be, you wouldn't know.
Like I say, I disagree with Stephen A. on a lot of things. I disagree with him on politics. I disagree with him in the realm of sports. Do I respect him for where he is? Sure, but I will always disagree, and we'll have fundamental disagreements. I'm about to bring this up, but someone in the chat beat me to it. Do the Wolves trade Julius Randle?
Just release it. Just cut it. Cut it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Don't even trade him. Just release.
There's no way they're going to lose that much money by just cutting it. Like really,
get him the fuck out of there.
Were you trying to get a 2031 second round draft pick to get rid of him? Like, what's the fucking point?
True. I think you need to go too. Because you can't be a second scorer and come up that small. You just can't. And I know there's a difference, between having a bad playoff run, but you've been an inconsistent player your whole career.
Our career.
Yeah, your whole career you've been inconsistent. That's my old favorite player. Though. I'm just kidding. Hey, my old favorite player. I like to mess with Mo like that. Remember when Stephen A. got his? I remember that. Yeah, he did. He did play half speed in that elimination game. Yeah, I agree.
No defense.
None at all. None at all. All right. So over the weekend, we got SGA winning his second MVP, but it got announced early. Sunday morning that Shams ruined this whole NBA MVP announcement by announcing it so freaking early. got me thinking gambling really is going on in the NBA. Yeah, that's that thing 6 a.m.
SGA for MVP, the odds were so fucking so minute. They can't really have been a lot of people with money on SGA for MVP because you're probably getting $10 back for every 1,000 at best. Like that's not worth it. Like to me, I know I don't sports bet a lot, but I would have had the money on like I mean, you know, before we realized he was injured, Tatum, or you know, there was a lot of other individuals that it would have made sense to put money on because you might actually make something if they win.
Right.
Not
True.
SGA.
True. Cal, did Shams ruin everything by making this announcement so freaking early?
I can't say he ruined it. It's more along the lines of he treated it like it was, you know, like a typical trade or whatever. And everything is so accessible now. We just got to get used to it. So don't be surprised when the NFL, when they do the same thing with the NFL.
Right.
They'll get the MVP announced early as shit. Now, again, did I think he was going to get it? No. I didn't think he was getting it.
Who you thought was going to get it?
I would have. You can't go. I was going to say Wemby, but Wemby going to get Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, if we want to be honest, now, you know, we always throw LeBron slander.
Yeah.
I saw a graphic last night. LeBron numbers were better. LeBron's numbers were better than the SGA's the entire season. LeBron still games too.
And to that argument, LA does not make it as far as they did. Even I don't think LA even makes a play-in tournament without LeBron.
Yep.
And how he put that team on his back towards the end of the season, especially when Luka and Austin Reeves went down. Honestly, I don't hate that, but I mean, maybe there was something with the press on not giving him another one when he could be on his way out. But I wouldn't have hated it.
All right. Now, let's be clear. Disclaimer. We're going to continue to slander him.
Oh yeah.
We just decided. I just decided to give him his props tonight. That's
Yeah. He gonna get the slander. He gonna get the slander.
It's about balance. It's about balance.
He'll get the slander for real. All right. I'm gonna open up another can. I'm gonna open up a cans of worms with this next one. In y'all's opinion, I'm gonna let y'all know mine. In y'all's opinion, who's the most overrated NBA star right now?
NBA star?
Yep. I got Şengün from the Rockets. Overrated star. I mean, the sorriest player in the league is Kyle Kuzma, but the most overrated is but the most overrated to me is Anthony Şengün from the Houston Rockets. What y'all thinking?
Shit. That's a tough
one.
You said star. You said star. You didn't say superstar. You said star.
He be superstar or star, either way. Oh, Kyle brought up a good one. Trae Young. That's good.
That's actually exactly who.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a really good one. Yeah.
That's a good one.
I read an article.
Shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch some heat from some Phoenix fans. I'm gonna say Devin Booker.
Oh,
I can't argue with that right now. As a Suns fan, I can't argue with that right now. He has moments, but he's not as consistent as he should be. I kind of get it, honestly. And I saw an article the other day that was actually talking about this, and like Şengün, Rudy, and Trae Young were on that list. But there was a name that I was kind of shocked by that. Because it was like, I think there was a bunch of players that were polled, if I remember correctly, a bunch of players anonymously polled. Paolo Banchero had like over 4% of the vote.
Damn.
And that honestly, that one kind of shocked me because I think he's still young to throw that out.
Yeah, I was about to say he hasn't been playing that long.
Yeah.
This was
not as long as Trae Young.
Yeah, that's where I was at with that. I was like, I don't know about that one. But
now,
I mean,
I will call him a lazy player. He settles for too many jumpers when he can drive to the hole and get the basket and the foul. He settles for too many damn jumpers. I will call him a lazy player in that regard. Man got all the talent in the world to break you down off the dribble, but sometimes he just don't. He settles for that jumper too often. When he has a chance to get past man, go to the goal, get the bucket and the foul. So I will call him lazy, but overrated. Wow.
listen, I just found this. Bleacher Report did a media-driven analysis on graded players on contract value versus on-court production for the season.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is what they consider as the top 10 overrated players. And looking at these names, these are stars. These are stars. Number 10 is Jaylen Brown. Number 9 is Kyle Kuzma. Number 8, John Morant. I don't hate that one. Number 7, Jonathan Kuminga.
What I tell y'all, Kyle Kuzma up in there. What I tell y'all.
Number 6, Draymond Green. Number 5 was Sabonis. Number 4, Dylan Brooks. Number 3, Paolo Banchero. Number 2, Norman Powell. And the number 1, I'm surprised that you didn't mention this one, Will, because I thought you might. Brandon Ingram.
Oh, Brent? I wouldn't put Brent. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that, man. Oh.
But you know what's funny?
Number 1. That's the number 1. That's crazy.
Dylan Brooks makes sense too, though.
It does.
Dylan Brooks makes sense too. He makes good sense. It makes perfect sense.
The list isn't horrible.
It's not. I'm looking at it now.
It's not. Kyle Kuzma should have been number 1, but that's just me. I would have Brandon Ingram and Kyle Kuzma any day.
I would, I would replace Rudy Gobert on that list with Brandon Ingram.
Yeah. Because, but Kyle Kuzma, you need to be over in China, my friend.
Norman Powell.
Go on over to play for the Chinese Roosters, whoever they call it, whoever that team is over there. Go on, do your thing. Oh man, I hate that man. He look like a dude that is steal your PS5. But anyway, exactly what he looked like. Somebody steal your PS5.
What the fuck?
Oh, like that dude. I ain't like him for the Lakers. I ain't like he got. You know what? He was on that bubble team. He got a ring.
He was.
Dang.
No, he wasn't.
I thought he was on that bubble team.
Oh, he came the year after.
Okay.
Zoe wasn't on there either.
Oh yeah, that's right. He can't. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I thought he was on that bubble team. Woo! He ain't got no title. Good. He don't deserve that shit. But anyway, I'm gonna finish up in 7. I'm gonna go to you. Hit us with some baseball news, and then we're gonna get on out of here for the night. I'm gonna bring them up. There's gonna be some more slander, though, more than likely. I got 2 players. I'm gonna ask y'all where they're gonna end up during the summer. First off, where's LeBron gonna be this summer?
Cleveland. The Cleveland stuff makes sense, honestly. Like it does, and if you look at Cleveland, where they're at right now, if they get that call from LeBron, like, hey, I'm gonna come. This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna finish it out here. We're gonna make some adjustments to the roster. Obviously, like it's not. I mean, they're definitely not staying with what they have and just adding him to that. Because you've got, I would say, arguably, if you're Cleveland, I don't expect James Harden to be back. That at a minimum takes care of enough, but you could also, really, and just make some changes on the back end as well, as far as like who's on your bench and stuff like that. And you put him as your third scorer. And because you got Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley, Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley should still be your 1 and 2. And then you put him at the 3. That fills that where James Harden should have been. Yeah. And then you're going to be able to make at least a push. You're getting to the second round at least with that roster. How deep they can go beyond that, I'm not going to say, But he goes to Cleveland.
What you think, Cal?
Cleveland makes the most sense, but look at it like let's look at this. Let's say the Knicks won the finals. Let's say the Knicks won the chip. He's going to the Knicks.
Dang, man. Don't tell me.
I was just looking to see if there were pigs flying outside.
If the Knicks were to win the NBA finals, he'd go to the Knicks.
Don't tell me that, Cal. No.
I don't know about that, man.
But Cleveland makes the most sense because they toyed around with it when they lost.
Yeah.
Oh, he should go to Denver. No, let Jokic do what he does in Denver. He don't need to be over there. Oh, they're going to send him. He's going to go to Golden State. I don't want to see Steph play with his lame ass. No, I don't want to see that shit either. Cleveland, like Seven said, Cleveland makes the most sense. I said Cleveland probably 2 years ago too. I was like, he'll probably go back to Cleveland.
Probably did.
And close it out, and that'll be it. And if they look at it like this, if they get him from a contention standpoint, they might not make the finals, but he'll still be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because the East is pretty much weak, so he'll still be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Cleveland makes the most sense. But like I said, if the Knicks were to win,
that ain't gonna happen. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
We're gonna get another decision.
I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
We're gonna get another decision. I'm taking my talents to the Big Apple.
No, sir. No, sir. Hell no. Hell no. The Knicks ain't gonna win it. The Knicks ain't gonna win it. And then, but it'd be funny too, because you'll have him. He coming as an unrestricted. So you have him. You'll have him and Cat together in the same front court.
Mm-hmm.
Is that gonna work?
The queen and her cat. The queen and her cat.
Oh, that's gonna work, man. Oh my gosh. Oh man. All right, here we go. Down to the Knicks party. Oh damn. All right, let me ask y'all this. Then I'll wrap it up. Give it to 7 and we'll get on out of here. Where's Giannis gonna be this summer?
Honestly, I want him to go. I want him to go to the Warriors. I want him to go to the Warriors so bad.
They almost had him last season. They put the package out there, but they just didn't. But the Bucks just didn't take the package.
Giannis fuck around and go to Miami or something crazy.
I can see that though. Him and Bam together.
Me fuck around in Miami. West Coast wise, I only see, like I said, the Warriors. If it was anybody else, I'd be surprised.
But don't you have to give up Tyler Hero if he go to Miami?
They can't.
Yeah.
They can't. When was the last time he played not a full, damn near a full season of basketball? It's been like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, true.
It's. Hold on, I want to see.
No, Boston maybe. No.
I'm pulling up his numbers because I think this is an interesting question. He played 77 last year, 42 the year before, and then it was 67, 66, 54, and 55. So he's never even played 80 games in a season. His peak was 77, and that was last season.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I get he was dealing with injury issues this year, but yeah, no. I'm with Kyle on that one. They can lose him.
Yeah. Him and Bam together would be kind of sick. That'd be kind of sick for real to see him in Miami.
I think he needs to go to Phoenix.
Ooh, him and Dylan Brooks. Okay.
It's
right.
And especially if Phoenix was looking at moving off of Devin Booker.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be interesting. That would be a young star that Milwaukee would covet.
Yeah.
Booker. That would be a young star. My only thing is Booker is so loved in that city. I don't know if that fan base wouldn't excoriate the Sun to forget, but then again, they might be all right with it because you're getting Giannis back.
and first of all, you're getting Giannis. That softens the blow.
Oh yeah.
And then from a Suns fan standpoint, there's been so much frustration with how things have gone during Devin Booker's tenure with the Suns that I think the fans are starting leaning more towards, if that's what it takes to get the Suns back into being a contender, then while we're going to miss him, this could benefit both sides. Mm-hmm. And Justin Ishbia is just crazy enough to do it. You say, and that's the thing, is that's imagine the benefit of that package for Milwaukee. If you're doing Giannis for Booker, and then obviously the money and picks and all that stuff. I'm not a fucking GM.
Oh shit! They gotta send his brothers too. They gotta send the Nassus and them too. They gotta go.
Yeah, exactly. So
everybody gotta go.
If you're Milwaukee, when you get Devin Booker, you can build around him. That fan base isn't going to like a lot of people want to talk about it. The Suns fan base is honestly kind of rabid. Milwaukee's is a lot. The Milwaukee fan base, their expectations are a lot more tepid than the Suns fan base, especially because you look at the fact that we don't Suns fans don't have a championship, and we've had some of the biggest names in basketball pass through our uniforms.
Yep.
So when Chuck, Shaq, Kid, Nash, like I can keep going. So I think for Suns fans, there would be some shock, but Arizona sports fans got through when Luis Gonzalez got traded to the Dodgers, when Randy Johnson went to the Yankees, and those were staples in Arizona sports. So they'll be all right.
What does Miami have that the Bucks would want? It had to be Hero. What's his name?
A lot of cocaine. A lot of cocaine.
What's his name? They got a young. He was in. I think he was in the dunk contest. I can't remember his name. But you have to give Hero, him, and some picks. You got to make that thing work out.
Yeah, that's still a very pick heavy package, but
oh yeah,
you're taking on a lot of that contract too.
Yeah,
like it's not. Yeah. You're not getting Milwaukee in that exchange.
Yeah,
and even although I do think, and I may be kind of an asshole in saying this, the fact that his brothers will go with him kind of brings the value of the trade down for whoever's getting Giannis.
Because his brothers suck.
This is like I get to go out with a 10. Anna Kendrick calls me. She's like, "Look, you got one shot. We're going out to dinner next weekend." But I get there and she's got these two hideously ugly friends. I'm like, you got to take care of all three of us tonight. Like, look, I get the dream, but I got the nightmare right beside me. Like, how do I handle this scenario? And I think that's what you get with a Giannis trade right
now. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Brothers are terrible. Has either one of them ever averaged 10 points a game? I don't think so.
Not a game. One of them might have had the Nassus might have had 10 points in a game, but he hasn't had 10 in a game.
But everybody,
I want to look.
I think someone said Bronny being a Laker was a part of narcissism or something to that effect. This is even a worse case. This is even a worse case.
I'll take Bronny over them all day.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So his two brothers, Alex played in 6 games this season and averaged 3.2 points a game. And Thanasis played in 34 games and averaged 1.4 points a game.
Oh, Lord.
Over 34 games.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
What?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Comparison stands strong.
I can't believe I'm about to say this.
To the two ugly chicks you got to take care of when you get to bang Anna Kendrick. Like that's
the fuck? I need your badge, your ID, and I need you to clock out. 1.4 points. You got to clock out, brother. You're not being productive.
Oh my God.
You got to clock out.
Hero, Pitbull, Hold on.
Khaled, yep.
Getting us to the Miami fiction. What's up, Mo? Oh man.
Yeah, that's
Hero, Pitbull, DJ Khaled, and picks for y'all. Oh man.
I mean, for Pitbull, it's not that hard because he always says he's Mr. Miami. Well, Mr. Milwaukee, like it's still like it's not. It still flows okay. So like he'll be all right.
It still works. Yeah, it still works.
Oh yeah. Oh man. All right. We about to go ahead and finish things up here. I want 7. If you can go ahead and hit us up with whatever baseball news we have, then after that we'll roll out for the night, my friend.
All right. There was an exchange with a fan this weekend when Cubs star, one of the big stars in Major League Baseball, Pete Crow Armstrong, was going up for a ball in the outfield, and he was trying to catch it and didn't have the right angle on it, missed, bounced off the wall. Well, in the stadium, and I believe it was, because they were in Wrigley Field this weekend. They have seats that are like basically where you're like almost at ground level to your chest. So when they're hitting that wall, you're hitting right in the fucking face. And this chick starts screaming because he missed it, starts screaming, "You suck," and starts running her mouth to PCA. And he yelled back, "Suck my dick, bitch."
Damn. Hold on.
He's definitely already established himself as one of the players in the league that has personality, and he'll send back the spice when he gets it. But he did apologize for the comments and said his choice of words were poor, which you would expect at that point. If the league's going to do anything about this, it'll be like a $10,000 fine. Like, it's not going to be anything crazy. It was one exchange, and the fan was being a bitch. Sorry. Like, if I would have been no, just don't be a dick. Like,
right.
Go fuck yourself. But he still shouldn't have done it. He has to be the bigger person as the entertainer, the performer, the athlete. He's got to hold his tongue on that one. But I will say, at least to her credit, considering the way that the people are in the city of Chicago and how horrible all those fucking people are. No ketchup on a hot dog. Go fuck yourself, Chicago. But she wasn't telling him that he should die. She wasn't telling him that, she's threatening his family or anything like that. It was just, you suck. So to that, I will say, credit for, not being the worst of your city. But seriously, have ketchup on a hot dog. You probably won't be so fucking angry all the time. I'm just going to say that. I was there was a spectator at the Washington Nationals game that put up a white nationalist flag.
Oh my God.
Like, held it up at the game.
Really?
First of all, go fuck yourself. Wrong sport to do that in, bro. Secondly, he's been banned.
Good.
He was banned from Nash Stadium, and the league is usually pretty quick on stuff like that. And we've talked about this before on this show. There's facial recognition in every Major League ballpark. Every Major League ballpark. They know who that guy is. They have his face. Once they have that, it's easy to figure out who you are. He will never be able to go to another MLB stadium. They aren't going to play with that. Not today's game.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was another one. There was another thing that I saw. Well, I know that the Red Sox did win tonight, 3-1. I'm actually going to be at the game on Wednesday. I may have a small video for the next episode with pictures, maybe video and shit. And since I took it from my phone, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter can kiss my black ass. It's not. They're not getting shit from me. Those are my fucking videos and pictures. But I'll share some stuff, and I'm looking forward to it. My one goal is I want to talk to Jaron Duran. Just to, and even if it's not recorded, just to tell him that it's nice that he speaks up about mental health, and we need to get a more in-depth conversation about men's mental health, because
It's important.
Talk about it. It is. People want to talk about how men, they want to say that men need to just shut up and deal with it, but they don't want to talk about the fact that 92% of all violent criminals are men. Like, you can't tell me there's not a fucking correlation. And the sooner we have louder conversations about that, the quicker we can create change. And I'm hoping just to get to talk to him about that and encourage him, because some people have made him feel discouraged. And you know what? I think that's bullshit. So, I will have that. No P&D, no podcast name deferred this week because of the fact that I'll be at the Royals game. I'll actually be at the Royals and Red Sox game while we should be live. And I don't trust those assholes to run the show for a week without me. So, no, I love those guys. They just don't have the access that they need for it. But no, I will, because I'll be live, or I will be there. And
I wish you had the equipment. You could have done it from the game. That would have been cool. If you could have done it from the game, that would be sweet.
It would be cool to do some stuff from the game. I'm not gonna lie, but this is my first time actually getting to see the Red Sox play in person.
Right.
So my wife is honestly going to be doing more of the picture taking for me while I just try to be in the moment.
Right.
Because, and if you've never been to Kauffman Stadium to go to a baseball game, fucking go before it gets torn down. It's a beautiful park. I've been there a few times.
You must only got there for a year, 2 years?
They just announced where the new stadium is going to be downtown. So I would say probably you've got 5 years tops.
5 years? Okay.
And Royals tickets are stupid cheap. I'm going to be 3 rows back from the dugout in the lower bowl, and even for a Red Sox game, I still paid less than $100 a ticket. So
cool.
Okay,
it is a beautiful park to watch a game in. So seriously, go. But yeah, there will be. I've got that, and then I will be on the Sports Nuts podcast tomorrow night, 7:35 p.m. Eastern. Talking some baseball with those guys, and they always have good questions for me, make me work for it. And I'm closing on my house probably by the end of the week.
Very good. Congratulations, big dog. You deserve it, man.
I've been working real hard for that.
You deserve it, man.
My job sucks, but it pays the bills and gives me the money to be able to successfully buy my house. So you know what?
You deserve it more than that.
I'll shut the fuck up.
You deserve it more than that punk ass Kyle Kuzma.
The hate is so strong, man. The hate is so fucking strong.
Hate that dude, man.
But I would say I think Trae Young might fit in because he does, like, over in China, because he does squint a lot, so it kind of fits in with the he always looks like he's trying to pull off that smoky-eyed look, but
that's right.
He didn't clean the gunk out of his eyes, so he's really just stuck.
That's why he can't play defense, because he can't see because he's quitting so much. Oh man. All right. That is all for us tonight, guys. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you, Wire to Wire, for having us. We appreciate you letting us chill out in your home for this evening, as well as each and every week. I want to say thank you to Maono Microphones and the PD200W and the 200X. Check them both out, Maono Microphones. And we'll see you guys again next week. 7, go ahead and close this up, my friend.
Thank you for watching the Sports Report podcast tonight. We're here every Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern on all Sports Report and Wire to Wire Sports socials. Definitely check out Wire to Wire Sports. Every morning and evening, there's great content hosted by individuals that want to share their opinions and analysis with you. We also love to have you active in the chat, so make sure you drop a comment in, and also, of course, subscribe to the channel that you're watching this on. And we appreciate you, and we'll see you next week. Have a great night, everybody.